Alright, looks like we got our final mission request here.
A new challenge is in sight.
Shadowforged. Murga's Chaos Ogre Throg has finally finished dragging the Kurgan Barrow stones into Mordheim, arranging them around the statue of Count Gotthard. The ogre creates an arcane standing circle to empower the sorceress ritual Murga will use to open the doorway into the realm of chaos. The Sisters of Sigmar, however, have learned of her plans and are determined to thwart her. Faced with their opposition, Murga calls upon her allies to destroy the Sisters and protect the standing stones. But let's get working on this last campaign mission here. So, Shadowforged, 3200, Act 2, Stage 4. Murga's final ritual must be protected at all costs against the overzealous Sisters. So let's see what we can do here.
No, my friends, your senses do not desert you. It is I, Murga, speaking to you by transference of my etheric shadow. My mortal body is away in the plaza where Count Gotthard's statue stands. I need your aid, and quickly. I was nearly ready for the final ritual. Tharg brought the last of the Kurgan Barrow stones into Mordheim, setting them into place in the plaza. Arranging the stones into a circle created a magical nexus, and transformed the statue into an arcane fulcrum. A few more rites, and all would be in readiness to throw open the door to the realm of chaos. Then catastrophe struck. That simpering zealot Bertha and her fanatics surrounded the plaza, seeking to disrupt my work. I loosed Tharg and the Manticore against them. The High Augur was devoured by the beast, but the madwoman must have foreseen such a doom and prepared herself as a martyr. When the Manticore ate her, the collar I employed to bind it melted from its neck. The beast was freed once more and quickly left the area. It is well that you were away gathering the arcane catalyzers. Tharg and myself aren't enough to hold back the Sisters and the Manticore. You must counterattack and drive these fanatics from the plaza before the ritual is undone. The catalyzers must be put into position and the gateway open before the Sisters can destroy the circle. Once the rift is open, Griffin-Brand must be placed upon the threshold, held between worlds. Until that is done, the sword is useless to us. You must hold the Sisters back until I can complete the magic that will remake the blade.
A new round has started.
Alright, so this should work out pretty well. He's gonna have to be a big old tank for us. And hopefully he'll be able to regenerate, so I think I'm gonna have to just kind of run across as fast as I can here to try to reinforce him though. Before all the Sisters start ambushing our guy. So we have to retrieve the unholy relic from our cart. We have to locate Murga. We have to retrieve the plagued Griffin brand from our cart. And then we have to gather the arcane catalyzers from our cart too. So we got a lot of stuff to get from the cart here. I don't think you have to be a genius to realize that Murga is likely in that cart there. I'm gonna have you wait until some of those Sisters go first, because I don't want to overextend the Globadier. Let's just keep moving you forward here. Alright, let's move you up too. I think with your movement, I might want to just have you be our collector here.
Objective completed.
Alright, well, let's just run you over here, I guess. Got some nice formulas. Poor Throg is definitely getting throttled there. Alright, we'll just run you through, I think. Alright, now we can do the wave, regular attack. Come on now, don't be that way. I didn't I don't know what Frenzy actually does. I never used that ability. Alright, well, let's run you up here, start getting these items. Murga is in the cart. So I guess let's just have her spam her spells. Maybe. Because it doesn't really matter who gets kills, because I think everybody is at max level, right?
A new round has started.
I don't think she should be able to cast things until you unload her from the cart, but I guess that's probably a coding issue that they did. Come on now. Keep those spells coming in case they decide to try to cast those spells. Can't believe I don't have better equipment for this guy. Alright, jump you down. Alright, I got that. How far do I want to bring you, I guess is the question. I don't think too far. Alright, let's just do that. That should keep you back far enough that you're safe. But I'm definitely going to need to start healing. Alright, you're back here yet. Get you here. Alright, it doesn't look like it's going to give me the next objective until I rescue Murga. Let's do that. Put those over here, because I would like to keep getting the purple items. Fight or release Murga? We'll fight. Somebody's coming for me. I don't know what that was all about. Well, I think let's start collecting stuff here. Alright, you've only got one left for your inventory space, but I think having you back them up is the way to go. You're over here. How do I want to do this? Attack both of you? Attack you? You missed both of them, really? I need you to heal. Alright, let's get you over here. Just go from building to building.
A new round has started.
Not liking this so much. Good crit. Let's delay. You're here. Just start killing these guys. If you would be so kind. And stop failing. I think that was the impressive right there. Shit. Do we have an impressive coming from over here too? Sure looks like we do. Alright, good job. Keep stealing stuff while you're moving through. Charge through. Good hit. Yeah, I would like to heal, but I don't want to heal her. Let's bring you over here to try to space out some of those attacks. Good. Good. Excellent. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. Let's run you over here. Are you not going to be able to kill this guy? Alright. I'm sorry I doubted you. Alright, let's do that. Good. Move you back here. Now, you can heal those guys. Whoop, that would have been bad. Come on, guys. We'll put you over here just to be safe. Alright, let's release Murga.
New objectives added. New objectives added.
Alright,
Objective
good.
completed. New objectives added. Objective completed.
Alright, get you that. Have you just start attacking this guy. Alright, you are free.
Objectives updated.
Guess let's just wait. Alright, well you're not going to be able to attack there. So I guess let's just start shooting her. Because she's out in the open. And that will also allow us to hopefully get some dodges going. Alright, now there is the impressive over here, so I don't want to really engage there. So I guess we'll come back over this way. But I have to get you close enough to protect the archers. Alright, let's see here. Regular attacks. To try to get the heals coming. Good. And dodge. You're over here. So let's just keep pushing. Next building over. Actually, I think this is the one that I have to come from the back.
A new round has started.
That was weird. Alright, she's down. Let's do this. I've got you. And we will try to take her out. Gotta snipe this lady down.
Objectives updated.
Alright. We'll just run around and keep
Objectives
trying
updated.
to get each one of these stones done.
Objectives updated. Objectives updated.
Alright. And... Shit. Shit. Dude, stop. Are you kidding me? Alright, well I've got two henchmen that are about to be dead. That is very rough. Let's just heal everybody, because I don't think I actually did any damage to these people, so maybe we can at least cause a debuff here while this is all happening. Because you can't heal above the maximum health. Alright, let's get you here to pick up these items. Alright, and you are here. So I think we gotta run you over here to try to back this guy up. Oh, this is going swimmingly. Alright, that should hopefully lower the amount of attacks that they're doing. And I could have you attack her, but I think I need you to come up and attack this one to kind of split those attacks up. Definitely think I maybe should have. Yeah, I think I should have had Murga stay over here, because you can't even attack that one. Well, I guess while things are happening, we'll just move you over here. Try to sneak in. Yeah, because I don't think the archers are going to be able to do anything over here. Well, damn. Alright, well, I guess I gotta run you back and forth to the cart now. Alright, well, and you attack here. Good. Nice healing. Let's do Frenzy, I guess. I don't really know what it does. Here we go. Melee damage, magic resistance, prevent specific actions. So it looks like I should be using that at the start of my turn.
A new round has started.
Ah, shit. The reinforcements are here. Alright, well, you've almost made it all the way around here.
Objectives updated.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Objectives updated.
Alright, we got one more left. Let's just have you spam Forsake.
New objectives added. Objective complete.
Alright, good. Yeah, spend all those attacks coming towards me. Alright, good. I don't know why your chance to hit is so low. Alright, what am I gonna do to heal these guys? Can I move you in a way to get better healing? Alright, you got that. Let's bring you back. Let's get you over this way, I guess. Alright, which one do I want to heal? I mean, I guess if I have to heal one, it'll be this one here. Because if I can kill the other one, then I can bring all those impressives to fight her. It also might lower her total AP. Good crit. Why is she so hard to hit? Mass supplication. Alright, well, let's get you over here, I guess. And you're here. You got a bunch of gold. I like that. But unfortunately, there's not a whole lot else for you. You can keep attacking here. I feel like we're barely making any progress on that one. Alright, you're healing back up. I like that. Not quite sure how she charged me like that. She must have spawned right in on top of me, which is a stupid mechanic.
A new round has started.
Alright. Wait, did a third impressive just show up? No, okay. Come on now. What are you doing? There you go. Good. Excellent. Do that. Get the equipment. Let's bring you over here. Forsake there. Forsake her. Oh my god. 33% chance to hit. Unbelievable. Well, now I can at least heal you guys. And I think I'm gonna have to start shifting you. To the side. To help protect these guys. I don't think more impressives are gonna get summoned, so hopefully once I kill these, it'll just be their regular reinforcements, but I guess I don't actually know that since the last story mission had them summoning unlimited plague bearers on me. Alright, good crippling shot. Alright, your regular attack is 80. So we'll do that, and we'll keep pulling you back here. Good. And pull you back. That's quite the name. Alright, let's get you over here. Good hit. Nice. Last one. Excellent. Let's wobble over this way.
A new round has started.
Alright, well, definitely try to focus down the impressive. Because I need to know, are more of them coming or not? Alright, start getting that Forsake going. And I think we probably just have her wait here. Let's run you over this way. Good. You can start attacking here. Excellent. Let's see, you have 2 spots left. So we've got some chests over here. And something here. Alright, now we gotta run back to our cart. Let's get you closer for the infused globe. can attack here. Of course you got another flail. Let's bring you back here. Let's see here. What do you want me to do? Wonder if I have to put those back.
Objective completed.
Alright, so place Griffin Brand at the base of the statue.
New objectives added.
Alright.
Objective completed.
And place the analyzers to open the rift.
Objectives updated.
The little smiley face. Put you there. Yeah, they're literally spawning on top of this guy. That is unfortunate. Alright, and we have to come up to this top part here. Alright, Throg is here. So I could bring him over to try to back that guy up, but I'm not sure he can even do anything. Can he? He's not exactly known for his mobility. I'll be so pissed if this guy ends up dying because I keep spawning on top of you.
A new round has started.
Alright, this guy should be able to get over there to try to back him up, I think. So let's run you over here. You're here. So should I just get your... What do I even want to do? I can't run you through. I think I should reinforce our other guy just to be safe. Yeah, see, a third one just showed up too. Probably should just do a regular attack. It'd probably do just as much damage. Alright, you're 6 out of 6. So we gotta run you back to the cart. You're here. Got a couple of guys that are actually pretty injured. Let's just heal this one up first. We'll run you back here. Alright, let's run you over here. Start dropping stuff off. You gotta run around
Objectives
the periphery
updated.
doing this.
Objectives updated.
Alright, good. you dropping that stuff off. Alright, good. And you are here. And let's come over here. Perfect. Alright, we're getting there. So we've got that, we've got these, we've got that. And we've got to obviously do the real cart yet too, which is going to have a bunch of warpstone in it. Don't know how many more objectives there are. Yeah, see, this guy can't even get over here. So let's just keep you maybe over this way. Alright, you've got that. You can take these. Maybe I just put you under web of steel to try to protect you. Trying to get to those two chests behind them.
A new round has started.
Alright. Let's do all the damage. Alright. Got a formula. Let's try to jump you over. This is definitely a very annoying effect. Oop, actually, probably want to hold on to Murga's relic. Alright, let's see here. I'm all turned around. I guess we're coming this way. Good job. Alright, who needs to be healed next? Actually, the guys that need most healing are pretty far away. So maybe I just sit back and shoot. Alright, so... could come over here and start fighting. Like so. Do that. Alright, and you need to come over here.
New objectives added. Objective
Alright, now we
completed.
gotta have Murga use her little spell. So I guess that means I gotta bring her back to the center. Do that. You are here. Probably just a blue item, right? Nothing too exciting. Throg.
I don't even know what I want you to do, Throg. Just come over here, I guess. Let her attack you. Alright, let's see what's in these chests here. Alright, we got a formula, so let's get rid of that blue item. I got more formulas, so just get rid of those blue items. Alright, so that should be good. Let's get you up here.
A new round has started.
Alright, let's just have you sit here, I guess. Okay, good. Take those. Run you up this way. There we go. There's another 2. So now we just got the stuff over there. Yeah, you better just be scared. Alright, drop all that off. Alright, she's down. Does anybody around you need healing? I guess this guy does. Alright, and you are here. So maybe I just run you up here. Well, now you're full already. Alright, well, I guess let's run you up here to clear out this building. That looks good. And now it's just the cart in the far building. I feel like we're going full circle, like I've already cleared this area out already. Alright, we'll do that to let you get some free money. And move you up here, I guess. Because I suspect there's probably going to be a lot of warp stone in there. Alright, Mr. Throg, come get some hits. Alright, and you're full, so let's get you out of here.
A new round has started.
Alright, you are almost full. So I guess let's just run you over here to help empty some of that stuff out. Alright, you're here. Honestly, I kind of want to just keep you here. Because if they decide to come attack you, like they are, I'm perfectly happy with that. Alright, guy... Actually, this one down here I think is in trouble, so let's heal him up. There you go. Alright, swing away. I don't even see an indication that this weapon has a bonus on it. Alright, so you are coming over here to try to clean out some of these chests as well. Alright, gold. Alright, well, I guess it's time to start cleaning out their cart here. And once that's done, we should be able to bring the mission to a close, I think. Yeah, there's quite a few things here. Alright, let's get this going. Alright. I can't remember if Murga dropped her stuff off or not. Can I dual hit anybody? I cannot. Well, I'll just swing away then. Man, look at you just coming over here, bopping everybody in the head.
A new round has started.
Nice. Alright, excellent. Alright, I made the right decision because your inventory... Oops. Because I had not dropped your items off. Actually, surprisingly, my cart has quite a bit of items left. Alright, let's do this.
New objectives added. Objective completed.
Can't even tell what my objective is. Retrieve the sword, so that's probably the last objective. So let's clean out the cart first. Alright, who needs to be healed? Let's do that. Shoot there. Alright, you are here. You have gold, so I would like to get you over this way. we'll just do that, I guess. Pull you back. Can drop that stuff off. Alright, we are now full, so no more running back and forth. Once your stuff is full, that's the end of it. There's a nice big crit.
A new round has started.
Alright, let's get you here. Alright, so we need 3 more over here. Alright, you can just attack here, I guess. Big hits. Alright, you cannot get there, unfortunately. Is anybody pretty injured? I guess this guy over here is. Let's just get the kill. That's right, he can't throw over a ledge. His little rat throwing arm isn't that good. Alright, I don't even know what I want to do. I guess run you over here to try to reinforce them. No bueno. Alright, let's get you here. Dude! What am I, your whipping boy? Let's bring you over here to try to help. Since our poor Magister is getting the shit kicked out of him. Alright. Let's hit you here.
A new round has started.
Alright, you are over here. You are here. Oh shit, did I accidentally put that other guy's gold in the box? I think I did. Alright, I think this is gonna bring us to an end. Let's see, can anybody grab the sword, I wonder? guess anybody who has a spot in their inventory. That's kind of a bummer. Alright, well, let's grab the sword. I think this should be the end of it.
Objective completed.
Bertha and her zealots have disrupted the ritual too greatly to maintain the rift. The propitious moment has been squandered and the door closes once again. Such has ever been the way of the ignorant, to meddle in things they are too afraid to understand. Though the door is shut, I haven't failed. The Shadow Lord still smiles on us. With the arcane catalyzers in place, I was able to open a crack between realities. Through this crack, the mighty breath of change spilled across Griffenbrand. The transformative energies of the raw ether have inundated the blade, reforging it in a flame of shadow. Gaze upon the weapon you have helped to make. Like a shard of midnight cast in steel, wisps of darkness bleeding from its keen edge. If you look, you can see the demon writhing below the surface, shrieking its malevolence and rage. This is a blade worthy of the Shadow Lord's service. It is Griffenbrand no longer. I dub it Shadowbrand. With this weapon, none will be able to oppose us. Not the opportunistic mercenaries or the verminous Skaven, nor the pious sisters or our rivals among the cults of the possessed. The wise will submit or flee. The foolish will die. We shall become the supreme servants of the pit. The Shadow Lord has shown his favor, but even greater blessings await us. We can aspire to a greater communion with our master, and to us shall be revealed secrets unknown to mortal minds. Gold and steel are but temporary instruments of power. Knowledge is eternal, and no wisdom is as immortal as that which the dark gods bestow.
Arrived. You have been rewarded.
Alright, and for our final reward for the mission, we have received a gift from the Shadow Lord. Loyal servants are well rewarded. Always remember, however, that his favor is fickle. So you get 600 gold, you get 2 purple weapons, 4 purple formulas, and you get access to a level 7 hero, which is the Possessed. So with that, we will bring our Cult of the Possessed campaign to a close.